What's going on, everyone? It is Emmanuel here with another devlog. How are you? I hope you are doing well. I can't remember if the last devlog was this year or the end of last year. Uh, well, just to be safe, Happy New Year's to you. Hope this year is going well for you. Things are still rough, but always try to look for the positive in everything. I do mean everything. So, got a few things I'm going to show you today. So first, I remember last time I changed the art style, so I showed you that as well as some modeling. This time, we're going to start in ClipStudio, and I want to show you, pull it over from my other monitor here. I want to show you, I made head sheets for Yuzuki, and three bosses, and the two enemies. Well, you saw the female enemy head sheet from last video, but these I will use for the modeling. Where is there's I use symmetry, which is the only time I will ever use symmetry, unless I'm making something like a building or something that's not organic. Let's use the keys front and back. Then for the bosses, so we have Delta, side view of Delta, and where's her front view? Where's her front view? Delta? Wait, there it is. In here. Yeah, that's her front view. Where's her bun and her scar? So there's Delta. And then we have Stone. Side view. Where's his front? Here's his front. That's his front view. And the other boss that is completed as far as story and design, then we have Nidra. Nidra's lines. Where is her? Wait. Nidra's up here. Here's Nidra. Nidra. The idea, the plan, she's kind of like a spider infused character. Her mouth will be covered. So like that, her mouth will be covered. And she will most likely have two forms. So like her normal form, then her second form, where she just like screws it. Like, so these are the face sheets I just wanted to show you really quick. So now close this and we will jump into Blender. So I remade Yuzuki's face, Yuzuki's head, and also I threw together a little quick rig. This isn't Rigify. I just put the bones in myself. I watched a few YouTube tutorials. I'll link who I watched. Cool dude. If you want to quickly just get into it. Now, I will suggest, if you have prior knowledge to 3D, rigging, animating, then following his videos, I would really suggest. But if you're fairly new and don't understand a lot of the core concepts, then maybe you learn the core concepts first, just a little bit, so you can understand it. So then you can stand on your own 2 feet after you learn new techniques. So this is Yuzuki's new face, basically. It's not the old. Oh God, her neck is broken. I just now realized her neck is broken in this. Why is her neck broken? Oh, it's for this attack. I thought it was the idol. Off the wall tip. Like, animations move fast, so you can have a broken animation and nobody will ever be able to tell. I mean, look at a lot of, if you were to go frame by frame on a lot of, professional or indie games, you'll see a lot of animations that are literally broken. But you can't tell, or it doesn't matter. As long as it looks good, that's all that matters. But anyway, so this rig is very broken. I'm not even gonna lie. It's very broken, but it does what I needed to do. And I'm still getting used to animating and rigging with Blender. But honestly, the workflow is more forgiving and a little bit easier than Maya. I'll still use Maya if I need to, like for any kind of work with the studio, but personally, Blender. So you just have just basic animations. For Yuzuki. Anyway, so I rigged her and made my own animations just so I can start, not using the stock, which stock is fine, but I want to have, full control. Let's see, jumping, punches, all this stuff. Anyway, but that's that. And I want to introduce you to someone that you'll see a lot of. I want to introduce you to Beep Boop. This is Beep Boop. Yes, Beep Boop is the name I'm giving him or her. So this character will not attack. So it's basically like a punching bag, and I feel bad that I made a punching bag because I mean he's cute, cutie. Look at him, how cute he is. But there will be other versions of this robot. But for now, for testing, Yuzuki stuff, and interaction with the enemies. So just wanted to say hi. And now, let me see. We'll go into Unreal, and I will show you the things that have been changed and worked on. So give me a second. Now, be right there. Okay, so I'm here in the engine, and first I want to show you the blockout for the alpha level, basically the demo level, I guess, that I will release. So I'm just gonna go right into it. So you'll start dummy test. This is where you would test with Beep Boop. Just, tutorial, basic setups. Once you do that, go through here, bot test, and some of the bots will have, some AI to them. Once you finish that, live test, you'll face actual organic enemies. Once you finish that, you will leave testing lab. And this is a courtyard area, so kind of, fountain, tables, lights, all that kind of stuff. And this is just for show, you wouldn't be able to go back there anyway. Vending machines, stuff like that. Gotta have a lot of vending machines. Living in Japan, influence of Japan, vending machines. Then we go into the next area, reception area. Then in here will be a boss bot check. So fighting the boss, beat the boss. So the boss is cleared. Then you go back, and then you're going to go back down, and you're going to go to the outside of that building, and maybe face a few enemies here, maybe. But then you're going to get to the end and maybe have a talk with Delta, which would be like the first major boss that you deal with. You might fight her, you might not, and then that'll be it. Yeah, it'll close or whatever I put at the end. So just wanted to show that. Don't worry about it. All that crap. So now let me go to the stuff that has been working. Don't save. Okay, let me check to change some things around so it doesn't break. Okay. So I decided to pull back a little bit and just focus on certain aspects at a time. In the last video, I did have some AI working, but I changed and now focusing on one main thing. So now I'm just getting the core mechanic of the game down, which is the combat. And then after the combat, I might put in a little AI, bring the AI back, or work on some of the roguelite elements of the game, pickups, items, power-ups, and not like the art or details, but the functionality, like to get it working. Um, so here's beep boop, beep boop, beep beep boop. What? That's over this. Okay. Anyway, so let me show you where is she? Here is Yuzuki. So right now I'm using the collision spheres for her hitboxes. I don't have a hurt box yet because I'm not worrying about damage numbers. I'm just getting the actual functionality together. Okay, and where's Beep Boop? Here is Beep Boop. Now he has a hurt box here. Collision. No hit yet, because well, Beep Boop's not gonna attack. So excuse me. So let me show you this play I have here. Okay, just regular jump, no jump attack. And punch an attack button. Now I'm pressing the button. I don't know if you can hear it. The combo's not attack, not initiating. And if I go to the wall, it's not initiating. So only within range, and right now it's range. It will initiate the combo attack. Just 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the same attack twice. Then so left arm, right arm, then right leg. Bop, 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 bop. And I have the controller vibration for each hit. Just first cosmetic right now. And there's a little bit of a launch for each attack, so it pushes the enemy back. And then also I have a big attack, which this signifies like a big attack, power attack, and then a launch attack. So the big attack just boom signifies like a little bit slower, but it launches the enemy back a good bit. And I have the launch attack, which, like I said, it launches the enemy. But then when the launch happens, you can juggle the enemy in air. Boop, boop, collision. And as you see in air, the enemy is still getting that launch force supply, which will get changed. And of course, I will have to change once the enemy is launched that you can't keep launching them because the launch force, it adds on top of each other. So if I were to do this, wait, can I do it? Oh, it really won't let me do it then. There we go. You could just launch them in the air and they take forever to come back down. So that'll be another quick fix. Right now, I just have a ceiling that I forgot to put back on. So I'll just slide the ceiling back on real quick. But that doesn't happen. So, but it took, okay, there we see, he's hitting the ceiling. So, and that's what I have. So let me quickly show you the blueprint of the new stuff. So see what's new to show. The collision check and stuff I've shown that I'm still using that same system. So in Yuzuki, so overlap the events. And right now, just we only have one enemy, just getting that actor, getting that class. And so if the hurt box, if the overlapped component, the other component, is equal to the hurt box, if it is the hurt box, that's the check, then we're going to launch the character. So I'm using the get unit direction vector to get the direction from the actor, so this from Yuzuki to Beep Boop. And then that's how I'm using. That's what I'm using to apply force so that it applies it in the right direction, no matter where you're attacking from. Then just using the same spawn emitter. And then this is the play dynamic force feedback. This is what you use if you want to add controller rumble to it. All you have to do is just get the player controller, pull from that, and just type in play dynamic force feedback. Then what I'm doing after that is I'm getting the anim instant, and then I'm pausing the current attack that's being overlapped. So for this one, it's that left punch. So it's pausing it, and then the collision. I have the collision in anim notifies. Like here. Oh, and one tip: where you place your notifies in your animations makes a huge difference if something fires right or doesn't fire right. The timing is crucial between the order. But the start hit check, stop hit check. So I have the. Where is it? Here we go. I have the collision firing. Here. So like this leg hit collision, so it turns it on. Only need query, then it clears it, and then it also clears the enemy that was hit and turns the collision off. But because I'm doing this, this is an extra check. So the montage is paused for a split second, then the collision is turned off so it doesn't refire. Wait a little bit and then resumes the attack. So this is how, when you notice in fighting games, when the player hits, when a target is hit, there's that slight delay, and depending on how strong the attack is, the bigger the delay. That's basically what this is. Right now it's very small, but they all have that. And okay. Next is the launch. Right now I have the launch attack. I'll probably separate these, but so the right arm is doing the launch attack. That's from the animation, I just remember. So after this check, the hurt box is going to check, okay, are you being hit by the big attack? And how this is being checked is I basically name the attacks. So the regular attacks, this is true, these are normal attacks. This is the combo. And down here, this is the launch attack. And then that's the big attack. So that's the check that it's looking for. So if it's true, big attack is going to apply its launch force, its rumble feature, and then go into that. If it's not the big attack, it's going to go into just the normal attack. Right, and then the launch attack is on the right leg, so it's doing the same thing. It's checking. And I'm only applying the launch force, the launch character in the Z and then it's running that. So, and then yeah, the actual launch attack. First, it's checking: is the player alive? Player falling? Not falling? Are you attacking? Yes, do nothing. If you're not attacking, then you are attacking. Then a name, play montage, an attack reset, mainly for these two. Okay, so now go into Beat Boop, and Beat Boop doesn't have much. So, overlapping with the hurt box, cast the Yuzuki, and if the overlap is equal to the hitboxes that are set up, or either one, that's what it's checking. Face the player, which we're just getting the get actor location, Beat Boop, target is Yuzuki, and then I just need the Z. So face player, then play the montage, which is the hit. And then it's going to check: are you falling? And are you being, are you overlapping with basically the normal attacks? Are they the normal attacks, and are you falling? If that is true, you're being juggled. So then I'm going to do a line trace. The start is Beat Boop. Then I'm going to break the vector, zero out the X and Y. And then the Z, I'm going to minus a value. Then make vector, and then put it at the end. So basically, that will shoot a line trace from Beat Boop down. It will shoot a line trace from Beat Boop down. So let me show you really quick. Okay. All right. So let's move. This should work. Okay. Frame. Okay. So you can see it's shooting that trace and it's stopping there. That's 200 units. So that's what it's doing. Okay. So in object types that it's checking if it collides with is world static, which all of these are the world static. So if it connects and it's true, then launch. Gonna add a launch in the Z, 300 units. So then it's going to basically pop Beat Boop up a little bit. And of course, if it doesn't, now this only fires when Beat Boop's hit. It only fires when Beat Boop is hit. So basically what this does is keeps him in the air a little bit longer. That's all it does. Okay, now I gotta put him back down. That's all it does. So if I juggle him, see, you can see him popping up. It just keeps him in the air. And then when he gets back down, it goes back to normal. So this gives you more juggle room. So that's pretty much it. So that is it. So I appreciate you watching this video, this devlog. I'm pretty excited about how it's coming along. And if you have any questions or comments, ideas or whatnot, let me know. I've also changed the name. Right now it's just Project Redemption, because I know eventually I'm gonna change it to a more concrete name. But anyway, have a good day, good night, good evening, and keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving forward and all that good stuff. See you later.